Ah, yes. Good evening. Hello, 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 hello. Trying to get my mic in the right place. It's not playing today. It's causing mischief and mayhem. Which, to be honest with you, it just fits right in with this week, to be honest with you. Oh dear. Hello, Ash. You're right, darling. Mm-mm. Ugh. It just feels like one of those weeks. It's just like, ugh. He's off again. Here we go. Mischief. Isn't tonight the debut of Broomstick? Or is it tomorrow night? I can't remember. I know it's this week, but I just like it's like, Dear hello Broomstick. Oh, don't you encourage her. Oh no. Oh no. Dear oh dear. So hello everybody and welcome. Thank you very much as always for joining me. Dear oh dear. It's been one of the it's been yes. It's tonight, I've been told. Ooh. Ooh. Dear oh dear. Anyway, let's get in the zone. Let's find stuff out. Let's do the doobly doo. I'm all right. I'm feeling really tired this week. It's just when there's like you're in your groove and it feels like everything else around you is just sent to test you, test you. So yeah, our bookie wooks and still not on Amazon. Yeah, it takes up to 2 weeks supposedly. That's nice, isn't it? Dear oh dear. So I'm just like it's you know what I mean. It's in the system. It's like fuck it, whatever. I don't care. It's like it's in the system. Dear oh dear. You're gonna hear that tonight a lot. Dear oh dear. Oh dear oh dear. But I've been looking forward to this just to chill out. Today is going to be a little bit more of a I think every Thursday seems to be for us just kind of like the weekend. The weekend is just minutes away. Great. Anyway, never mind, eh? Burn them. We ain't even got them yet. Hold on. They're in the system. It would have been nice to even have like one for myself. Oh, did you? Oh, now that's sexy. That's exciting. Let's just hello everybody. There we are. Right, I'm very excited about this package that you're sending. This package. Mm. Never say no to a package. Now, can we? Oh, hello, zombie. Yes. Oh, hold on. I missed something. It all jumped in at once there. It just like, hold on. Um, I was about to say broomstick. That's fucking crazy. Wow. That's insanity, but I appreciate it. I'm very excited to add bits to bits. Anyway, let's get in the groove and then kind of go from there, really, shall we? Let's have a breathe. That's better. Right, got my nostrils out the way and everything. So I'll call upon my angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, and spirit to make me a vessel to receive messages for the greatest good for all concerned. Help me to become a voice of clarity to ensure that our messages are to the point, clear, and will resonate the most for the queue and the chat and everybody else. who needs be for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. Can I breathe out yet? Now you're going a lovely shade of blue. Let's see what other shades can you do. So then, for the first reading, as always, can we have an overarching overview of the energy that's here in the chat room and in the queues for us to reflect upon, push us in the right direction, and for the greatest good for all. Thank you. Always be appreciative. It's one of those weeks where it's like a third parties are getting involved. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, go away. You know, I'm on a groove here. You're winding me up. However, I did have a remarkably good date. I'm still buzzing on that. So it's a mixed bag over. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh, these are beautiful. Got two cards. Here we go. Did I get my butt touched? Yes, in a passionate snog. I was very excited. It was like, oh, hello. You know when they grasp a little bit just to pull you a bit closer. It was like very nice. All right, zombie. Don't forget to wash your hands. So it was one of them ones. It was like just a good night snoggeroo. And there was just a gentle cuppage and pullage. It was like, oh, hello. Think I'm in there? Well, yeah, thank you very much. So, two cards. And they're beautiful, as always. So the first one is, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again, and I choose love. I also recognise that this camera still doesn't want to focus for us when I go a bit too close. How about where's the optimum kind of focus-aroo? I might as well just leave it back on the table, isn't it? There we go, done. I recognise that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. And the other one is, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Oh, broomstick, that's gorgeous. I love that. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Yes, that's what I was saying. It's just fascinating. Going from fear to freedom. Gorgeous. You hear that, Ash? We're the best on Twitch. We are here, the best on Twitch, even if we're having a bit of a chilled Thursday. I think that's what we're having. A chilled Thursday, epic Friday. And I think Saturday, I'm not here. I think it's Saturday. I'll put those away. I think it is. As I'm flirting. Because I think it went really well, mainly because, Broomstick, you liked us on Twitter. Thank you very much, darling. Thank you very much. If you're not following us on Twitter, it's at GG Tarot. It's very helpful because it's the bat signal. It just like lets everyone know when we're live and other mischief. Yeah, on Saturday it's a birthday party. And I am planning to get frightfully drunk. It's going to be glorious. Thought we made up words like you. No, we just teach the world new things and they just follow along. Very trend setting over it. Very, very good. But yeah, I think it's going well. Here's a question for you ladies, right? Getting in conversation with potential indoors, right? And we've we've had the different kind of like dates and things like that. And tonight I was being asked, it's like, can we go on a date, like a proper meal date? And I'm like, really? That's a thing? No. Hi Rune, you alright, mate? And I was like, are you sure? You're like with suits on and stuff. We're going full whack, are we? We got candles and all that kind of Lady in the Tramp kind of styly in the back of the Italian. Am I supposed to roll my meatball across the table or something? What are we doing here? No. Yeah, I think it does say. Oh, the theatre is a fun. Oh, but you see, I don't like that sort of thing. I suppose the theatre is slightly different. It's finally opening up and stuff like that. But for me, it's like I've never understood going. I think when I was a teenager, I went to the cinema as a date, sort of thing, and I'm sitting there in a room, a dark room, with practically a stranger that we're trying to get on with each other, and we're just sitting there watching a film. And I didn't even know them well enough to do the old yawny arm thing, for a hug or a snug or a snuggle or something or other. I was like, nah, never again, never again. But there we go. Yeah, you see what I mean? I suppose with theatre, yeah, theatre. Oh yes, what pinky? When we go to the theatre, um, we're I suppose you can talk about it during the interval and stuff like that. I suppose it's slightly different, but I mean, it's for me, I prefer to kind of get to know each other. I suppose it is, observing the same experience. One day wasn't really a real date. It was a boyfriend of a girl. What? Is suddenly turning into kind of naked twister territory, Ash. Right, so you were going your real date, and it was with a boyfriend of the girl my boyfriend. Wow. Well, to be honest with you, then you do have candidates for the double date shenanigans, didn't you? So it's like opportunities. But bearing in mind, people, she is from Scotland, where like 7 people live. So it's like, you know, in the Shetland Isles or somewhere up there. So it was either that or just go, standing outside and watching the rain. So well, it's roughly that. I don't know. You just make more noise than normal. That's how you know. It's like, bless them. Oh, the ginger trannies. They make good pets. They really do. And as we learned last time we were here, they're just bitter because they know they've got the best country looking in the world. However, they can't fucking see it because of the mist and rain and fog and just like and that's why they're so bitter. So bitter. But then again, I'm almost as bitter as like, and we'll get in the queue in a minute. The queue's open, is it? Have I officially opened the queue? Yeah, I think it's open. But anyway, the queue is open just for Oh, she's being nice today. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Keep going. But then saying that though, I'll tell you something that I was like marveled at, and I just don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. And then I Um, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But for me, I was like, I think the best way, like Europe. Let's go with Europe. I think the best way to describe Europe is RuPaul Drag Race. Right, bear with me. I'm thinking about this as we go along. And I think it does make sense because I've been thinking about this for a little while, so it should fit into place. The RuPaul Drag Race like thing has outlived all the TV channels. Pretty much, it's been plonked upon over the years, right? So it started off on Logo, the gay channel, whatever it is, and then it went on to VH1 or VH2, then VH1, and then it went on MTV, and then it's kind of gone up and up and up, and now it's on Netflix. It seems the only successful thing, and it's just been palmed around left, right, and centre. But the original, and I'm going to stand by this, the original RuPaul Drag Race thing is the biggest pile of tosh known to man now. And it was car crash telly before, and it was quite exciting. I did like the artistry and stuff like that. It's one of my guilty pleasures. However, the latest 4 or 5 series of it has been absolute shit. However, who knew from the same warehouse great things can happen? For example, you've got All Stars, which is fucking brilliant. I was just like, wow, this latest series is like, oh, Jan is gone again. Why is Jan gone? And then, but I do like Ginger Minj. Ginger Minj is one of my favourites, so I'm liking that. It's All Stars, all the ones that didn't win have come back and they're trying to fight it out again. Fair enough, it's all good. And then I've been on a roll this week in a bit, and then I was watching the RuPaul Drag Race UK, which is because once the main show's gone fucking shit, I was like, oh, they've jumped the shark here. I just can't be asked anymore. And then it's taken me. I'm so far behind as the seasons and stuff. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna give All Stars a go. I'm just gonna watch one episode. I've missed it for about, oh god, it must be a good year. And so I thought to myself, you know what? Can't understand you. But I'm like, I'm going to give it one episode, see what happens. And then I realised Ginger Minj was in it. I was really excited. I was like, all right, and I'll watch that. And then I was like, oh, well, I heard rumours that the season 2 of the UK one is out. And then I went on the BBC iPlayer and I was like, holy shit, there it is. All right, and I'll watch a little bit of this. And it was like, fucking hell, the Scots know what they're doing on this one. And I'm like, that, in a nutshell, is basically Europe and everybody else at the moment. So basically, European Union is the RuPaul Drag Race, the original thing, which has just gone shit because they're just fantasizing all over these Instagram models who have no talent whatsoever. They just look good. Then we've got the UK, which I would say is All Stars. We've done pretty well. We've had our moments over the years. We're doing pretty well. We're all exciting stuff. And then the UK one is like the Scotland and all the others. Even though you should check it out, it's fucking brilliant. And then and it turns out what annoys me. I got to one of the last episodes. I was like, you know what? I'm going to follow some of these girls on Twitter because they're very talented. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to follow them. Especially the 2 Scottish girls. Girls. And I was like, I'm going to follow these because they seem really talented. They know what they're doing. They seem funny and all that kind of stuff. I might want to catch a live show at some point, if they're down south where, the population lives. And then when I went to find one of them, I'm not going to say which one. I don't want to spoil it. But basically, I found the profile of one of them and right across the top, good on them. But one across the top simply just said winner of RuPaul UK season 2. And I was like, well, that's fucked me for now. The rest of the series, I know who it is now who's going to win. It's almost like they're behind you. I can see it's you that's going to win. But anyway, so basically, I'm half tempted because I've heard the Canadian one's pretty good as well. And I think RuPaul's just lost it in interest in the main one. I don't understand because it's all feeding in the other ones, and it's just a crazy shenanigans. Either way, I was like, okay, fair enough. But that's like the European Union has jumped the shark and is crazy shenanigans. Then we've left, and then like the other two are just like going off and doing their own thing. It's like, fuck yeah. Leave them to it. And you know what? Scots are still not happy. Oh, strange that, isn't it? Strange. It's almost as if it's like a perpetuation of their current, their usual state of affairs in everything they do. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fascinating. It's just I just love it. It's just like, when it's like good telly and then there's just crap telly. And it's like another one is Ghost Adventures. We'll get onto this in a minute, I suppose, because I've just realised we've got people in the queue. If you want to join the queue, it's like ! Join. But I mean, Ghost Adventures. Oh, the best one, I will say, hands down, is Paranormal Lockdown. With that Nick and Katrina people, they're actually really good. I like that. However, for just car crash telly, Ghost Adventures with that Zach Bagans, it's just like, I want to be polite to the fella, even though he's, the personality of a wet dormouse. But I mean, like, surely he must be on some sort of spectrum. And what do you mean, shush, 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 shush? Don't you dare crap on. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, he just seems to be on like. It's fascinating how he has no personality about unless it's just yelling and getting scratched. Everybody else, even Aaron, right, who's just like he just represents the one in all groups we have, who the happy-go-lucky tag-along of the group. And then, I don't know, you've got the pagan, who's that? You've got Billy, who's the techie one, who just is all right. And then you've got, oh no, here we go. Jay, that's it. Jay's the one who's like, in his Wiccan pagan thing, which is fair enough. But I mean, to present it, and that's what it is. I think it's presenting it with somebody who's over the top, fair enough, but has no personality. It just yells at people. It's just fascinating. However, if you haven't checked it out, I know it's on Discovery Plus because I may have subscribed to Discovery Plus, so I get all the ghoulies, if you know what I mean, all the I mean all the ghosts, shit. No, I'm not mean ghoulies. I'm not into cricket, but I mean, if you start the stream. All I'm saying is just like, it just seems fascinating that everybody else has some sort of personality. Even Aaron, who's just a happy. He reminds me of Doug from Up, the Pixar. It's like, yeah, sure, all right then, I'll get locked in here. Sure, okay, squirrel. It's like he's like all that kind of stuff, and he's really bouncy, and it's nice to have that personality there. And Zach just comes across half the fucking time as a bully, and I'm like, why do you hang out with this guy? And his demon house, which is knocked down. You know what I mean? It's just like a demon house. That was a pile of wank, wasn't it? All the other reasonably good documentaries they've done over the years, and then Demon House comes along, and it's like, you really are just slapping some money together on this one, surely. Oh, come on, you must agree. Apart from Black Smear for like 10 frames, nothing happens in Demon House. Really? You don't like Billy? And why is that? Well, hello, peace, love. Rune, if you want to fuck Billy, it's up to you, right? It's a modern world. We don't give a shit. But I'm with you on that, Alphas. no. You don't believe anything? Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems odd to me. It just seems odd, you know. Like that was basically an hour and a half, 2 hours that I would never get back. That Demon House document. Normally they're, like I said, normally they're pretty good, but it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, zombie, come on down. You're out of the village. I like these discussions. Well, there are more rants in the chat, it seems. Your caps lock is on, but I mean... Love reading for T and Zom. Okay, certainly. So then, can we have a love reading for T and Zombie? For the great is good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just... I just don't know where it changed. I do like the fact now that America realises the rest of the world can swear and it's only their broadcasters that bleep it all. I appreciate that. I should come with warning sign, should I? Oh dear. Okay. Oh, we've got a bit of a passionate argument going on. You're not defensive. Yep. Oh, Sun card. I think it's that way around. I think you've had this fiery relationship for a while. You know, it's very much kind of, I'm getting across kind of like kids in the playground. I've said this kind of before. It's like 13-year-old boys finally realise that girls exist and run across the playground and like punch them in the arm and give them a dead arm. It's like, I love you, and runs away, trying to get kind of their attention. And it feels very much like, especially with the Sun card here, it's really kind of, I feel like it's really kind of passionate debates more than arguments. It's more kind of like your juices get flowing, literally, metaphorically speaking. And it's interesting that there are no cups here. So it's not like, it's all in the flirtiness at the moment. You know, it's all on the passion side, if anything. And and the bottom here is a fascinating selection of doobly-doos, if you ask me. So, for example, I think you give as much as you take sort of thing on this. And it's like, and it's that, I want to say it, banter. It's that kind of like, it's very much, we're on equal footing when we're doing it. It's back and forth, back and forth. And you know, I think it's quite fun to have this kind of, I don't want to call it rant because it's all kind of in good humor. It's kind of, it's constantly back and forth in that kind of petty, no. Well, mini. It's like, I quite like it. Because I feel like you're almost testing them. And they're testing you, how far they can push you. You know, are you as crazy as you think you are? It's that kind of like, oh, right, okay, we're leveling up now, Ari. All right, then. Yeah, I've just got in my head, it's like, okay, we've leveled up now, so we're going to start on your mum's so fat. You're talking to your mum's so fat that dot dot dot. We're gonna see how offensive we can be with each other. Where's the line drawn? I don't think there is a line drawn. I think that's what the all these conversations are about, is because you're interested in each other's company and interested in people's like opinions and stuff and their opinions on things, and it's like very much kind of um it's just non-stop banter. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm getting drawn to I'm very focusing on this one here, where it feels very much like we need to. If it's almost like this. This is two parts to this card. I'm hearing. It's like one is like the whole kind of, you haven't spoken about religion. That's kind of the only, or spirituality. It's like the only card we haven't really discussed as like between you as much. And even though it's important to both of you in some way, shape, or form, it's just like it's just off the table. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. But if we're trying to grow something, it might be, you might realize you have a lot more in common than you think. It's kind of one of them ones I'm feeling. But secondly, I'm hearing that you need time to kind of meditate on this, or reflect on this, or journal about this, or it feels like you need to kind of. It's kind of sexy that you have no game plan right now, and if you do the journaling or if you do the meditation or anything like that, then there will be a game plan there. If you get me, it feels very much like there are answers here that you can actually pick up along the way and then implement. With the magician, sexy. But I feel very much like we're in the flirty stages right now. And with the judgment card, it's all about, for me, it's kind of like, I want to say 3 months, 6 months. Kind of what I'm getting in my noggin is oh, what am I seeing? Kind of like I hate these. Sometimes I hate these images, and you've got to kind of translate them. It's like a workplace kind of um, position review. It's like, okay, where would you like to develop this further? Blah blah blah. That's the point. We've got to. Do we want to take the moment to journal and that kind of thing, to actually reflect on this and see if we want to develop it further? And if we do, then we're the magician, and we're taking the judgment call to go, yes, we've reviewed, we've reflected. We're like, you know what? This could be some sexy joy going on here. And we then implement with these two. We're like, you know what? Let's go with it. And with these two. So it's a cool foundation. I feel like there's a lot of kind of good possibilities here, and everyone's happy, joy. It's just the fact that take the time to reflect on it and maybe get like a game plan, and I'm using that very loosely. It's interesting. 3 years, nice. Because then maybe it's the time to meditate and journal or whatever you do, to reflect on this and go, you know what? Do I want to become the magician? Do I want to then try and level this up into like a cups moment to offer an ace of cups? And make the judgment call of, okay, are we going to go all jiggy jiggy bow wow, or are we going to still remain friends, and make that judgment call? Does that make sense? It's that kind of. It feels very much like we're on the tipping edge of possibilities here. So, but yeah, it feels really good. It feels bouncy. It feels really bouncy. I'm just thinking if there's anything else that's coming in, but it's like, yeah, exactly. There is definitely potential here. It's it's pretty cool. Really cool. I like it. I've just realised that my button don't work. My magical button doesn't work. Why isn't my magical button working? Oh no. I've got to do it manually now. I hope that helps for you, Zombie. I'm sitting here thinking, is that all the messages? Is that all we're leaving them? Well, I've been told yes. Until you like reflect on this and move on with this, and that King of Wands as I cut the deck, kind of passion, all this passion. So you're very welcome, Zombie. How are you pronouncing that? Vijura? Vijura 3? Madness. Anyway, yeah. Oh, is that copy and paste jobby? That is nice. See, someone prepared. Love it. Copy and paste club. So please have a general reading. Of course. Of course. Oh no, what's Ashley up to now? Has she fired? Why are you excusing you? What was going? uh. Yeah. Can we have a general reading, please, for Vijera? For the great is good for all concerned. Thank you. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. I don't know how to make anyone a mod. Don't start. Oh, that's a famous last words. I won't. Yeah. Let's have a look. So, what people have been up to this week? What's new? What's exciting? What's going on? What's the gossip? I want the gossip, people. I know Broomstick is going live. When are we going live? Oh, we don't want to let something in. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting situation, mate. Okay. Oh, 9 p.m. Eastern. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, Vega. You have a choice here. It feels very. It's fascinating because you're drawn between your passion, what you want to dream, what you've been dreaming about, what you really, turns you on, and like trying to keep the family happy. And it's really kind of pulling you around left, right, and centre, isn't it? It feels like it's the travelling away sort of thing. So it's like either going to a university or colleges. It's that time of year, or joining the army or navy or that kind of thing. It's kind of like you're going what you're passionate about and trying to keep the family happy. And it's like, hey Zen, you're right, mate. I'm very much feeling that there is It's that kind of, you're being pulled between a rock and a hard place. And it's, yeah. I feel like even if it's like, um, as we were talking about Drag Race earlier, use that as an example. It's like you passionately want to be a drag act, and then but you're trying to keep the family happy, and you don't know if it's gonna be compatible or if they're going to approve. It feels very much those kind of feelings. It's kind of, I want to do this. This is my thing. Going to uni, going to college, going to join the police force, join the army, the navy, the air force. It's like you need to go away for basic training and all that kind of thing. But you want to keep happy and home safe and that kind of. It's very much kind of. Name one thing I've personally attacked you on, Mrs. Don't start with me. I haven't done nothing. I've just referred to different parts of the country as different forms of drag race. That's all it was earlier. And I feel like you really are in your head about this, especially when you don't. It's not even, you're not even having the discussions. You're desperately trying to avoid the discussions. Oh, that Ghost Adventures, they get paid enough money. That's not a personal attack. Don't start with me. If it was a personal attack, I wouldn't be watching it. Don't start. And it feels very much like it's really knocked you, especially with Hawk Lady out and about. You're not feeling your worth, your value, what you've put into this already. And yeah. And it's just, it feels kind of like you're being tied up in knots about this. And I feel, it's like you don't want to be selfish to kind of go and follow your passions, but at the same time, it's like, why? I appreciate that the families are, very strong with you. The choice between the two. But I don't understand. If you're happy, they're happy, surely. It's that kind of. Hey, son. We're having a chilled out Thursday today. We're having a chilled. We've had a lot of crazy this week. I'm gonna get some other cards out. Okay. Oh, what part? I'm so chilled out. I might even get myself a pillow. All right, let's see if there's any more. What other messages for this spread can you bring me, please? What other messages? I'm using the Archangel Gabriel Oracle deck. I'll show you in a sec. Normally I show you the. Hold on, there you go. I've got a free hand now. There you go. I was drawn to them, so I'm gonna. What other messages can we bring for this spread, please? Thank you. Always be appreciative. Oop, da, ba, da, ba, da. Here we go, straight away. First thing, express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. Allow yourself to receive the Four of Cups. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending you. Happy news! Your prayer is answered in a creative way. Perfectionism. Oh, you know what I think about this. Perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionist fear to result in proc- procrastination. So it's like reflect yourself. Yeah. Happy news. It's you can do this, mate. You can really get out there and do it and like refine yourself, if that makes sense. And bring them along with you to actually have support along the way. So I really would kind of, instead of avoiding the passionate argument that you think you're going to get. Oh, thanks, DJ. Thanks for the follow. I think you really should give it a go. You know. Doobie doobie doo. Tom tom tom. You're very welcome. Right, let's see if this is working now. Push the next button. No, it's not where I've got to do it manually. Oh, what is the world coming to? What is it really? Doobie doobie doo. Best of luck with that, Vega. Peace, love. Come on down. Doobie doobie doo. Hello, peace, love. How you doing? A general reading? Of course, my dear. Of course. Okay. So what's new with you? What's been going on? Here we have a general reading for peace, love, please. For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you. Always be. I'm all right. I've been worn down this week, just like. But no, it's been. I'm reflecting today and having a nap earlier. I'm like, you know what? We've got some positive shit going on here. That's a positive. That's a good thing. Ooh, see it from a different point of view. Okay. Tom tom. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Oh, it was great. Went on longer than I expected. I was only expecting it to be like 40 minutes. 3 hours later, I was like, oh, nice. Two of Wands. Choices. We have choices. That seems to be the theme for this evening. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay, Hawk Lady. Know our worth, we know our passions, we know our things. We've been reviewing what we've been doing. Queen of Swords. Feels like a third party. Feels like knee-jerk reactions. Kind of. Cutting shit out. Fascinating. I feel like she's the Queen of Swords is like a work kind of supervisor, colleague, that kind of situation. Here they are again, yeah. But I really do feel like, no, hold on. No, you're doing the work. No. I'll take that back. Take that back. You can't have it. I'm taking it back. Hello, 69. How are you? Okay, so Orc lady. These are different sides of you. You're both looking at each other. You're reflecting kind of like my passion side and the kind of analytical side. And we're cutting shit out. It's almost as if you're cutting out the weeds of your garden, your Garden of Eden, yeah? So I'm pretty good, 69. What have you been up to? What's your week been like? What's new? What's exciting? Gossip. Gossip. We like the gossip over here. What have you been up to? So it's very much, it's you that's cutting shit out. It's you that are weeding the garden. And it feels like, even though it's from partly you're really upset for doing certain things and you're really upset that you have to do these certain things, maybe some of these are you're pruning friendships away or relationships or the casting of the shadows of those things and that kind of stuff. It's kind of like a necessary. It's like when every time we have a harvest, you notice in the fields, especially at the moment. I don't know where you are, obviously. I'm not that sort of uh I'm not that sort of person to keep a track of where everyone lives. Um, but you know, if you notice, every harvest, they try and get the harvest in as quickly as possible. The Nine of Pentacles, and then they prepare for next year. They just staying at home. Okay, you don't want to know. It's quite boring. Yes, we do. We're building a village here. We're supporting everybody. This is what we do. You know, because it takes a village to support everyone. So that, you know, if you want to do the shit, you know where we are in the chat. So it's up to you, 69. If you notice in the harvest, they quickly plough the fields to get that nutrients back in, and they maybe roll it to prepare it for the next seed. And it feels very much like, even though some of it's going to be painful, maybe this is the image I'm getting. It may not be um, specifically for you, but it feels very much like it's like it's almost like the things that you're doing is painful. So it feels very much like what I'm seeing is I've got images flashing in how it was when my grandparents died, and it was like going through their trinkets and bits and bobs and stuff like that, and it's like it's both reminiscing but also reflecting that they're no longer there. It feels it's like that kind of energy, and that kind of bittersweet. But it feels very much like, you know, this is necessary to begin a new cycle, end the old, start the new. And we're going to do things differently. It feels like it's like, yes, we are going to see things from a different point of view. It's not that we have to; it's the fact that we want to. It's like we've kind of progressed on this sort of shit. The reason why we're clearing the garden, the reason why we're trimming things and pruning things and making sure everything's hunky dory is because we've then got space for new shit. Oh, you were there earlier today. Oh wow. However, we have the Four of Swords here. So we're already leveling up. We're on the next level. Yeah? And it's very much kind of like once this is done and pruned and sorted and kind of reflected and, you know, allowing the emotions to happen, and actually it's part of it, you know? So enjoy, you know, I know it's like enjoying the moment, reminiscing on the good shit as well as the bad, you know? It's that kind of, it's the whole pass and parcel sort of thing. You remember the time when ... It's that kind of energy. And we've calmed down, reflecting on it. We're seeing it on both sides, yeah? It doesn't have to be heartbreak. It can be laughter too, I've been told. It's very much kind of like it's the good and the bad. It's the positive and the negative. It's like you remember the time when so and so trapped their big toe in the bath plug or something. I don't know. It's that kind of yeah, yeah. But it's the good and the bad. Yeah. Remember the time when that so and so trapped their knee in the shed door, or I don't know. It's that kind of funny banter where the laughter. And the thing that I'm um, being drawn to tell you as a story. So buckle up. I was, and this is a couple of years ago, a friend of mine's partner they were basically like they're married with a kid kind of thing, but they weren't officially married. They were practically together, for many, many, many years. And I didn't realize because I'd been like other, how friendships are. They really good friendships are always, it doesn't matter how long it is between meeting everybody and hanging out with everybody. You just pick up as where you left off, sort of thing. And it feels very much like, it was that kind of thing. Unknown to me is that her partner, he had been diagnosed with cancer. I genuinely had no idea because it was just I knew he was unwell. I hadn't realised how badly. Let's put it that way. The big C word hadn't been mentioned, and so I was at the time on at a scout camp at this is I'm an ex-scout leader, but it's at the scout camp at the time, and we were going to have this. It was the big event, as it were. It was like this has been building up for fucking months, and we're finally here, and it's a glorious, sunny, summery day, and all the bits and pieces, and it's the first day, really, of the big adventure for everybody. Like hundreds of kids and all that kind of shit. A big proper thing. And then I'm suddenly having as a responsible adult, I was having a smoke in my van, which is now my camper van, but I had just purchased it as a van at the time, ready to convert it into a camper van. There was a sneaky smoke over there, in the car park, like teachers and stuff are just hiding and just have a little puff, And I get a frantic phone call of all people because I'd been, just doing my own thing. I was caught up in my own shit. I had a frantic phone call from one of the lesbians who lives in Ireland, right? Who happens to be the sister of the friend, right? And she's like, "What you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, sorry, it didn't sound like that at all because she's lesbian and butch." So it's like, "What you doing?" And it's like, "No, we shouldn't do that. We already offended the vegans and we shouldn't, right? But we will." So it's like, "What you doing?" It's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know what accent that is either, but I'm at the scout camp, blah blah blah. It's like, "You need to get around there now." And then I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" It's like, "Do you know about their name? The partner, Bob. We'll call him Bob." And I was like, "No, what are you on about?" It's like, "Well, Bob's died this morning. Obviously stuck in Ireland. Can you go? Can you, are you able?" And so I dropped everything. I was like, literally, and so I literally went to my staff, my little group, and was like, "Right, I'm going. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back tonight. Okay, I don't know when it will be." It turned out it was 5 a.m. the next morning, but I was back. I was like, "It's just happened. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to, but I've got to go. I've got to go now. So I'm going." And I drove, and to be honest with you, I'm shocked that I didn't get and I think it's past the accountability stage. I'm shocked I did not get a speeding ticket. How fast it took me to get from one thing to the other. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is that when I turned up, I was still in my scout uniform, looking like a twat, stinking as fuck. And there was like the family unit, a lot of people there, friends and family, but lots of people I knew and all that kind of stuff. And they're all in the dining room area. sitting around the table, all looking kind of morbid and kind of like not knowing what to do. So I barge in because they don't lock their front door, and I do my usual knock a few times, my certain knock, and I just let myself in. It's like, hiya, you're right, and pretended that it's just normal. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I don't even, when I saw the other people, it was like, well, you've got all this support. I'm just going to make up space here. I'm just like taking up space. I don't, the only thing I knew is that I need to make this bitch laugh. Okay? Because as soon as we laugh, as soon as we, it's going to be okay. So we walked in, and I hadn't even got my keys out my pockets, and just to give her a hug, because she's a short ass as well, and she's giving a hug and all that kind of stuff. And it was the first hug she refused everybody else to give her a hug supposedly, and it was like when I got there, it was like, okay, you obviously like my moobage, fair enough, big old tits me, it's very sexy, oh, very exciting stuff. Anyway, I feel I've digressed. The point is that a big old hug, and then we sit down, and like. Her son offered me a coffee as always because he's well trained. I've trained him very well as the Godfather. I've trained him very well. And he also got me some Jaffa cakes because it's, that sort of thing. But I knew, so I'm sitting on the sofa with her, surrounded by all these people. All I knew that I'm sweating like a twat. It's middle of the summer. I haven't had a shower for at least 24 hours. She's just hugged me and realized this. And all I need to do is make her laugh, right? And that's all I did, is focus on making her laugh. And that hopefully that happened within like half an hour. She started laughing and joking and everything else. And everyone else is kind of the energy's relaxed. And once you can laugh, you can express, is my theory anyway. So it's like you can express anything once there's laughter. You can talk any old shit once there's laughter. Laughter is key to anything. And I was... it took until through laughing and joking and a takeaway at about 6 or 7 p.m. sort of times, food suddenly appeared. I didn't know what I was just focusing, and it took until about 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at night where she started finally expressing herself about her loss, and she cried, and all I sat and listened. And listening is an active exercise if you do it right. And it's very, it's just sitting there and just absorbing and nodding and like occasionally asking a question that I felt was pertinent to like allow her to kind of blubber some more. And that's what I did. And it's that energy that I'm being kind of gotta laugh, gotta, express good and bad, really enjoy the moment, good and bad, because it's all part of it. So, God, that's a blubber of a story. I'm sorry. It feels very kind of pertinent to this kind of like very much. Remember to laugh. Laughter is the key to everything. Keeper of the light, giver and the taker. Yes, I like that. That's nice. But it's very much kind of because you can have any conversation once there's been laughter, and it is shocking. To be honest with you, she pissed herself laughing the first laugh, and then you could tell that she felt guilty from saying like laughing, and I just kept on going. We're gonna laugh our shit together here. It's gonna be a smelly old time, but it's gonna be like a pigsty with all this shit everywhere. But I don't care. We're gonna keep laughing, and people started joining in to make punchlines and jokes and stuff, and we just got it out of our system because once we had done that, then the true shit can it be expressed, And it's kind of, oh, definitely jelly, definitely, and it just because getting on, God, I'm flapping today, isn't it? But basically, it's like seeing it from a different point of view. You're allowed to laugh. You're allowed to see both sides of things. And I do like the Seven of Cups here, where we're then reviewing Yeah, with emotions. That's why we brought it up. We've gone from heartbreak to now we're like reviewing with emotions here. We're like the good and the bad, the funny and the stupid, and the. And if you notice here, you know, one of the cups is the wreath from the world card. You know, we're reviewing the beginning of the new cycle, the ending of the old sort of thing. And it's just that kind of once the knee jerk stuff is necessary, then it's like we can relax into this more kind of funny and jokey and that kind of shit. And we've got the Six of Wands. We're going to be victorious about it. And we know what it is, how we're going to go through these choices. It's very much like we're going to be victorious about it because we're doing it in the right ways. We're doing it for the right motivations. We're doing it for what resonates the most. And you should be proud of that no matter what, peace, love. And the final thing here is temperance, where we it feels like we've learned the trick a bit, where we're grounded and also we're grounded in our emotion. It's kind of that balance of we can keep it strong when needed, but we don't need to do that all the time and express ourselves. And that's the important thing, you know? So I hope that resonates for you, peace, love, because it you know, there is light, quite literally light at the end of the tunnel. And you will be stronger and more balanced and much more rounded by the end of it. And it's, you know, it's going to be a much easier time once we that's ingrained in your head. But I feel once this heartbreak is over and the new cycle begins, it really is going to be kind of going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be it's going to be well rounded is the word I want. Not necessarily balanced. It's well rounded. So, see if this. No, it's still not working. Oh, I'll have to do this all manually here. It's like Cinderella. I've got all right. You go to the ball. I'll stay here and scrub away like a scrubber. Much love to your peace, love. Jelly, come on down. Well, that's good. Well, that's good, peace, love. And it's like you're very welcome, darling. You know, I hope that resonated for you, and I hope that helps. So. How are you, my darling? How are you, peace love? No, not peace love. Sorry, I've got peace love on my mind now. Naughty. A general reading. There's a theme approaching today. Okay. Realised I had no battery on my phone, and I need my phone. You know, because I do enjoy some security around here occasionally. You know, and the phone. I set it up so if my phone dies, it logs me out my laptop. It needs the phone to authenticate me into the laptop. Dear oh dear. So, for years. It's very lovely indeed. So I had to put that on, or we'd be logged out the system. It'd be like, oh shit. So there. Can we have a general reading for Jelly, please? And while I'm doing this, let's review. I haven't actually reviewed the marriage at the moment. Oh, that hasn't turned. Oh, you know what it is. I haven't added the extra bit. Doobly doo. Hold on. Where is it? No, I need to open that. I haven't opened all the programs I need these days. I've got so many programs going on now. So can we have a general reading for Jelly, please? And then we'll review what's going on with the marriage. So can we have a general reading? Great, good for all concerned. Always be appreciative. I have a unique relationship with spirit, universe, whatever you want to fucking call it. I just heard in my head, well, this is going to be fucking easy. And I was like, But it was there. It's like, go on. You do this. This is going to be piss easy. This is going to be nice and quick for you. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I've heard that before. It takes half hour. Ooh, Hierophant as the overarching. Nice. Ooh. It feels very much like you don't believe it's true. Wow. Thank you very much indeed, Scampy. I was not Scampy at all. My dyslexic eyes just saw the word Scampy in the middle. Like, oh, Scampy. Hello, companion. How are you? Whoopsie. Welcome to the world of dyslexia. You just see random shit in the middle. It's like, oh, that's it. You know, that'll be it. Not companion. Gigi, can I join and ask what colour Hot's eyes are? I don't even know how I would do that. Yes. You're definitely trying to keep everything holding together, but you it feels like everything's aiming towards this victory. Lovely victory dance we've got going. And I don't understand why we're panicking, worrying about it. We've got truth, knowledge, and information rushing in one direction. We've got love and passion and like kind of emotional support from the other direction. And you're worried sick about whether or not it's going to happen or not. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? Actually, I'm just thinking, I've just had I wonder if you could use, you know, those cards that you show to like 2-year-olds so they can remember the colours and shit like that. I wonder if you could do that. Use those cards as oracle cards, just get the colour, shit like that. I wonder, Anyway, I fear I've digressed. Because you're trying to keep front. Like the Wizard of Oz card here. It's like, there's nothing behind the curtain. Nothing to see here. Everything is fine. Keeping face. But you're in this kind of little bit mental turmoil of like, I really want this bit, I want this done, and want this good, I want this thing. But you've got all this support coming towards you there, and the knights of support. One is rushing. Knight of Cups taking their sweet ass time, unlike, not compared to the Pentacles, which has practically got the handbrake on. But they're on the move. Become victorious in the middle here. And I very much feel like the lesson that you're being asked to do is, with all this rushing and all this thing going on, and you're like focusing on this victory, whatever you're trying to aim to do. The trick here. Hi, Lex Mix, you're right. I did not say anything about you being a 2-year-old. How dares you? Is to. I'm surprised the Four of Swords doesn't come out. I'm hearing it's like, calm the fuck down and reconnect. Yeah? You probably don't think you've got time for a bit of meditation, but fuck it, you're being told to have a little bit of time and meditation. You may think you haven't got the time to, like, you're trying to aim for this victorious moment. It's like it's all good. It's all in the right direction. Just take your moment. Yeah? ground yourself, reconnect, go for a walk, take the time. Take the time. It constantly is like, it doesn't matter if it's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. We're not, it's the fact that you have taken the time more important than the amount of time. Okay? And that will really kind of get you out of this kind of mental kind of trying to keep faith, trying to get focus on this, all this shit going on. You can just let go and release and like all this pent up kind of yeah. I hope that resonates for you, because quite frankly we're heading for greatness here. We're really kind of, everything's aiming in the right direction. Notice the sort, like all the horses are all coming towards them as well, like all going towards the center. So good shit happening. It's all coming in the right timing. Okay, for you to keep your hat on. I was like, is it Hather's companion? Hather's companion? I'm still trying to work out how to pronounce that with my dyslexic eyes. We've gone from Scampi to companion to kind of. So it's, do the do, mate. Do the do, Jelly. You can do it. Just take the time. Sun, come on down. And after Sun, I'll be taking a few minutes break. Ooh, I've got things open now. Do definitely. What you got planned for your Oh, by the way, we are going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern, be joining Broomstick over at her channel. If you're not following already, what the fuck are you doing? It's free. Go and click a fucking button. Support the family. Oh, fuck, I said it. Support a member of the village. Go, doing their, card readings and all sorts and stuff. And she's got, Reiki going, I believe. And, we've been gossiping behind the scenes, obviously. But more importantly than anything else, you might keep her clothes on. She might not. She doesn't know yet. She's keeping it up in the air. Yeah. Very exciting. Oh, that could be a lie. I don't know. I may have imagined that one, but you won't know until you follow and find out later tonight. This is the reason why we need to subscribe to Broomstick. You're the mayor of the Broomstick channel, are you? Oh, good to hear. But support someone in the village. Go and fucking subscribe. Yeah, go and do that as well. I don't know if you can, I don't know how all this bloody shit works. But I mean, like, go and support a member of the village. Go and do it. I dares you. Right, then, let's see if this mayor thing is working. There we go. This is what we're doing. Okay. Doing very exciting. Wow, the chat room went exciting there. There we go. Now everything's working. So we got, if you're new here, very exciting. Oh, by the way, we've updated much. A bit. We have a new tipping system. We've included, we're not just PayPal. You can use your debit and credit card directly now via the link that's in the doobly-doo down below. There we go. Tip and donations. You can also use that to skip the queue if you so wish. But more importantly than any of that, if you use your bits to contribute, you're then on the leaderboard to try and become the mayor of the village. Options. And as we use a value for value system here, if you enjoy this crazy shenanigans of stupidity, then please, show your support. Donate to the more importantly, just donate to the chocolate and coffee fund. That's the how to keep this shit on the road. So, you know, please feel free to do so. It's, you know, we never judge on the amount. It's the fact that you have. That's what really excites me, and keeps the lights on. So it'd be really, really well. Mainly keeps the coffee flowing. That's all that fucking matters. You could do this in fucking candlelight. We don't give a shit. We've been doing that for many a year over the years. So, joining next time. Need to sleep. All right. Look after yourself, Lex. So, Sun, have I missed Sun's question? Where is Sun? I know I've been flapping my face, but you know. No, no, it wasn't. Huh. Definitely haven't. I'm scrolling through. I haven't seen anything from Sun. Oi, Sun, are you here? We were doing so well. See anyone in the back end, Sun? Oh, Sun must have disappeared. We should do the countdown for Sun. I'm getting cranky otherwise, most definitely. Who doesn't enjoy chocolate then? For fuck's sake. But I ain't got any tonight. You know why? Because I was going to the toilet the other day and I was thinking to myself, if I keep eating these chocolates, I may not be able to see my Winky ever again. So, you know, especially with my moobage. So I've decided Saturdays is the chocolate day. To narrow it down a bit. Because I do like the view. It's quite a nice view. Oh, thank you, Metamyth. It's going to be one of those fucking nights, isn't it? Metapsychic. Oh, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Oh, is that what I'm doing wrong, Ash? I shouldn't be eating the chocolate while I'm in the bathroom. Oh dear. Oh, that was and awkward. But top tip, if anything. Well, look, if Sun is not here, I did promise that we'll do one more reading and then we'll go for a quick little breakaroo. I'm pretty good. It's been one of those weird weeks, but you know, that's why it's just a chilled stream this evening. A couple of hours of just hanging out and shooting the shit. Tomorrow, I think the crazy will start, but you know, the usual crazy. But for now, it's just chilling and relaxing and shooting some b-ball outside of school. You know, as the youth do. Right, we've given them long enough. Let's move on to the next caller. DJ, come on down. Look, well, little polite golf clap, please. Can we look once again? A member of the Copy and Paste Club. I approve this message. Thank you so much for being so prompt and eager. I like it. I like eager. I don't know where the fuck that came from either. My question is about work. Can I have a job this year? Okay. You did get a polite clap for your copy and paste jobby. Everyone gets a clap for their polite copy and paste jobby. Don't you start with me. Okay, can DJ have reading about work? Can they have a job this year, please? The greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. So. Right. Talking about jobs and stuff. I've been looking for land this week. I've got it in my head now because I don't know if you're new here. I do like the crazy shenanigans of living on a homestead and kind of, or go travelling in the camper van. Kermit, it's called, or it's cool, you know, and that kind of thing. But rushing ahead, nice. Good communications, yes. And it dawned on me that actually we Diva Dwarf, hello, thank you for the follow. It dawned on me that I could actually have all I want at the same time. I can live on a narrowboat if I find land that's by a canal. I can live on the fucking boat and then have the homestead on the land. Because it would be stupid having a homestead in the fucking river, wouldn't it? That'd be shenanigans. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, actually, I could bring all these concepts together and actually have it all if I want. Meanwhile, this back to the. Sorry, dear. Sorry, DJ. I was in my own little world there. You are desperate to run along, aren't you? Desperate to run along. I feel like I need to draw some more cards for you as well. You've sent all these CVs and resumes and emails and all this kind of bullshit, and you're just not getting anything back. I'm feeling it's like, how disrespectful can they possibly fucking be? They've got all their listings on Monster and Indeed and all that shit, and you're following the things and you're doing the stuff, and it's like they can't even bother to send you a free email to say, sorry, not at this time, please. Thanks, but no thanks. And it's really pissing you off. And grinding you down, and it's just like, what the fuck, you know? It's just like demoralizing. I'm hearing it's like, yes, it's just fuck's sake, yeah. And I've got the Page of Cups here, where there's little offers of support about, but they don't realize how demoralizing it is for you and how it's making you feel like you're just the value, your worth. It feels very much like people don't appreciate how much you value the job title. Not just the job title, it's just that, you know what I mean? It's like the whole kit and caboodle. It's not the money, it's the fact that you feel like you've connected the worth of you to your job title. Does that make sense? Rightly or wrongly, that's up to you. But for me, it feels very much like it could be a dangerous pastime. Hey, Coda, how you doing, mate? Sneaked in there, didn't you? Oh, look at him, got a penguin. Oh, yeah. And the problem, and the reason why I bring this up is because the last three cards, and then we'll draw some extra cards because I feel like you need a little bit of nudging, a bit of loving. Because I've got the Hermit card in reverse, where it feels very much like you know exactly the scenario right now. There's nothing to illuminate. There's nothing to kind of go, aha. It's like, the writing's on the fucking wall. Yeah. And even though you've got your friends that I feel like it hurts because it feels almost like the times that is most difficult, they're at work or they're doing college work or they're doing uni or they're not available to give you the support at the times that you really need it. So it's lovely that that support is around, but it's like still a pain in the ass. And the Nine of Pentacles, Hawk Lady, is upside down. We're not reviewing. It's got to the point that all the skills that you have feel meaningless. Almost, it feels like that you're reviewing your resume, your CV, whatever the fuck you call it, depending on if you're foreign or not. But it feels like it feels very much like, if these people don't value my skills and my worth, then why the fuck should I? It feels very much kind of a defeatist point of view. It's a very, which is understandable because of the situation, but it's like, it's eroding your self-worth. And that's why right at the beginning, it felt very much like we need to disconnect these. They are two separate entities in the world. It may not feel like it, but they are two separate entities. There's the professional, and there's the one who likes, all sorts of mischief, mayhem, and sexual favors. It's like you wouldn't do those things at business. Well, it could be because, OnlyFans is a thing. But I mean, like, you most of the time, you wouldn't mix the two. There's a professional life and there's a jiggy jiggy bow wow life. And so we need to keep them separate. Yeah? We need to keep them separate and reflect on that in the sense of the resume, the CV, the job hunting is the professional side. And everything else is everything else. Yeah? And certain skills may cross over, and that's fair enough. But, we're getting to the point where it's demoralizing. It's like self-perpetuate, you're kicking yourself when you're down when you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. Now, if you do sexual favors at work, then we may need to talk about that. But I mean, like, just be careful of CCTV, especially with the ex-health minister here in the UK. He's soon found out that the sideways of that one. Yes, no sexual at work. Congratulations. We have learned already. Congratulations. It's very lovely. See how quick that was? I feel the final thing I need to say here before we get into... we're going to go back to the Archangel Gabriel cards. No. Yes. Hold on. I'm being conflicted. Let's have two decks. Fuck it. I can do what I want. I own the bastards. Right. The final thing that I've got here is reflecting about the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay? Round and round and round it goes, yeah? This is... how can I say it before... There is... now I'm in a quandary. Do I tell you what do you want to know what I've just been told, or do you want to go and like find out for yourself the aha moment? It's up to you. Can I have some more messages, please? It's up to you. Do you want to know, or do you want to find out and have the big light bulb moment for yourself? It's going to pass, but it's not until you find something out. So it's up to you. You want to know. Okay. The death card is basically in reverse. So there is no rebirth. So what you're doing is okay, so what you're doing is not the way out of this scenario, yeah? And can I just say, when this card came out, I have a unique relationship with spirit, universe, whatever you want to fucking call it. And when this card came out, I went, in my mind, while I'm flapping my face to you guys, it's like, oh, you cheeky bastard. And I got back, yeah, I'll give you a cheeky bastard when I want. Thank you very much. With that smirky smirk on. It's like... So basically the situation is the outing of this is when you've had enough and you start your own business. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune upright with the Nine of Pentacles and the Death card is that what we are doing, this meaningless kind of, and it is at this point, let's be frank, my dear, is because it's just constant outgoings of anything possible. And it's one of those things, and it's just popped into my head. It's like, can we have any more messages, please? It's just like it's demoralizing when. Hold on, I'm being distracted by the fact there's nipples involved. What? You made a nipple? Now I'm intrigued. Can you define the cup size, or it feels demoralizing because you're even applying for like what I'm seeing is like kind of Tesco's. You're kind of like stacking shelves at supermarkets, anything at this point, and they're like, "Oh no, you're overqualified." That kind of bollocks. It's like, who the fuck cares if I'm overqualified? I can turn up and I can do the job, and I just need money, thanks. It's that kind of. So the Death card upside down is very much saying to me that the way that we've conventionally going along this is, is not going to be the way out of this. This is not where the reborn, the rebirth, the kind of new cycle, is coming from. So, what is, number one, the card that got the cheeky smirk. New project. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into reality. You've already been thinking about this. You've already realized that actually, it's almost like taking responsibility completely for yourself. And it's like, I can do pretty much anything I want. I can do it from home. I've got a laptop. Who gives a fuck? You know, I could do this if I wanted to. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into a reality. And I know what you're going to say. It's already on your tongue. It's on the tip of your tongue. You're basically going, well, that's nice to start your own business, but I ain't got the fucking money to do so. It takes money and effort and all that kind of shit to do my own business, my side hustle, my whatever it could be. That's why I got the Angels of Abundance out cards, because I thought to myself, you know what, I might get that question. And you're probably sitting there smirking, going, yes, that's what I was going to fucking say. Come on, bitch, tell me. It's like, all right, I'll get with me. Or this is just could be the mental acrobatics in my head. So the next part of this new project, how are we going to fund it? Could be difficult. Well, successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. The idea. I should do this for a living. I really, you know what I mean? I really should be charging a shit ton of money for this sort of shit. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Oh, that was me being holy and go, oh, you know, I feel like, I feel like, when things come together like this kind of it almost feels like I should have one of those kind of bows that you get on Christmas presents. You know what I mean? With the sticky pad, but without taking this peely thing off, so I can just put the bow on top and go, ta-da! Or if Ashley, how much for like a small knitted cherry? Can you do me one of them? How much for one of them so I can like get my little knitted cherry and then put it on top and just go, there you go. Can you do me a pair of cherries, please? I do like cherries. How much to pop my cherries into the post? Oh, sorry, 69. Oh, thanks for the follow, though. Sorry. Oh, you're very welcome, DJ. What's the What's the inspiration? What is it going on? What's going on? I'm sorry, we've been flapping our faces today, 69, but I hope you're well, mate. Keep well. Cherry's nipple, what kind of... The one that you love. The one that you... So what is it? Come on. Tell me what it is. I love the fact how some people just don't want to tell me in the chat room what it is. Oh, thank you, DJ. Because they know that I'll give them homework to ensure they fucking do it. I know you've learned. I know you do. You make sure that you don't open your mouth that much. Like, come on, Ash. How much for I want some cherries. Can you nip me some cherries? So I can put the cherry on top of the thing when it comes out beautifully like that. Dear oh dear. She wants commissions, but don't make me go to your Etsy store. Ashley, don't make me go to your Etsy store. I'm asking for a quote. So, just so you know, boys and girls, we're just going for a quick break. And I've been flapping my face. Bolt. Oh. Always doing something. Oh, which is lovely. And Coda should know. They've gone through all the OnlyFans and realised. Cheers, love. You can imagine with the sore eyes and like one really firmly perfect wrist, bulky. I've checked all the OnlyFans, and yes, the GG fans are the best. I'm now fucking blind, but my God, it was a good time. All right, 69. We're back here tomorrow from 8 p.m. UK time. I hope you're doing well. Look after yourself. And we're here Saturday as well, so at the same time. No, we're not here Saturday. That's it. We're not here Saturday. I've got a birthday party to go to. I'm planning to get absolute fucking pissed because I am British and that is what we do. So I'm going to check my Twitter. I'm just going to go for quick stretch of legs and go and get some more coffee. And I shall be back in about 7 minutes or so. I might even have a tinkle. I might treat myself, As always, please be welcoming into the new people into the chat room. Try not to scare them off until I get back and we can scare them off together. But yeah. I don't drink tea, no. I am British. Oh, yes. I'm I am fondly British, thank you. I like to be part of the family of British. Contained, secure. Sounds like cages. Yes, yes. That's another OnlyFans that Coda found. I feel like we're digressing. Right, I'll see you in a sec, boys and girls. Have fun. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, excuse me. You join me on this fascinating day where I've just had a fight with an ironing board as I come back in. Oh, it's in the hallway, and I completely forgot. And I was walking, and I wasn't really paying attention. The light was off in the hallway, and I just bashed into it right in like the groinal region, and it smarted a bit. I was like, "Oh!" But oh, is Broomstick going? Oh no! Ah, Wild Lucas, hello. Oh, Isabel, Isabella, hello, 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 hello. Yes, it was. My grog nuts got woken up. Let's put it that way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close the queue now in a couple of seconds. So if you want to join us, then please do. But I'm gonna have a leisurely stroll into the evening. Also, was flirting outrageously with Ashley. Ashley, you can put your nips away now, girl. You can. Dear oh dear, her nips were everywhere. Honestly, it was saucy. But yes, so I will be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time, and we can have a proper party as usual. Then I do like our Thursdays being kind of a bit more chilled out, relaxed, and just yeah. And then the franticness on Fridays and Saturdays, but not this Saturday because I'm going to get absolutely bladdered on beverage at a birthday party. That is the plan. I'm sticking to it. So. So, dooby dooby doo. Oh, you saw them? Oh, she's just sends them everywhere, don't she? Look at my nips. Beautiful. But she's very talented. Very talented indeed. Not just the nips. Oh no. No, 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 no. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And she's gonna nip me some cherries, so we could put the cherries on top. It was like, oh fuck yeah, girl, well done. That'd be sexy. So just so you know, we have now closed the queue. The queue is now closed, my dears. So just so you know, so we're gonna have a bit of an early night tonight. That's the plan, at least. So who is next in the queue over there? Oh, they're only brown. My eyes are brown. There you go. KB Raya, come on down. Hello, 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 hello. Do you, Hot Fuzz? That's shocking. I love reading, of course. How are you? Having a good week? Okay. Can we have a love reading, please, for KB Raya 14? The greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. Do-do. Tom to Tom. Dooby-doo. Da-da-da. Oh, oh, oh. Dee-dee-dee. What kind do you not like a nipple? So. Ooh, decisions, thoughts, ideas, possibilities. So we're working hard. Hmm. Hmm. It's interesting on this one because it's one of those catch-22s, I feel. But it's good, it's getting there, but we're just like. It feels very much like this is a double whammy. It's like you're working really hard on things and really kind of uh it's almost distracting yourself on like day-to-day work and tasks and things like that. And you have been kind of working on the love life kind of things as well, it seems, but you're really kind of one of the things where it feels like, well, I won't focus on my love life because it doesn't fucking exist. But it's like, if you don't focus on your love life, then it's never going to happen. It's one of those kind of back and forths. Oh, okay, Lucas. Oh, go on then. I will. I appreciate that. Let me open up. Right, really quickly. We'll open up. Go on. Get in there, quick. Go on. Um, that's really kind of you, Lucas. That's really. I appreciate that. So get in there quick. The queue's now open. Really quick. Go on, get in there. Go on, psychic. I love the fact how our community in the chat room is more focused on flirting with each other than actually doing the action. It's like, get in the fucking queue. It's open. Exclamation mark join. Meta. Get in there. Well done. Take care, Lucas. Oh, are we in? You're in. Good girl. Right. Look after yourself, Lucas. I hope to see you soon. Have a good night. Sleep tight. I really like this energy of the Six of Cups. You're really focusing on a traditional relationship. You're very focused on you want the meeting up and the like that you see in kind of brief encounters kind of thing back in the day where it's like meeting up on a train platform where the smoke is there and it's maybe drizzling with rain and they're there with a bunch of flowers and it's kind of romantic-y kind of traditional love. Cute. Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah. So, and you know your worth, which is beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, very lovely indeed. But with the juggling here, it feels like it's very much the example I'm getting, and sometimes I get the images try and translate for you guys, so I can like tell the story better. So for me, I'm being reminded of a conversation I had with a friend of mine years ago, right? And he was a bit younger than me, still is, because that's how time works. But at the time, we've fallen out of friendship now, but it's just like at the time, he was going to the gym kind of like 6 days a week. And I'm like, how the fuck? Why? Personally, I hate the gym. I have an allergic reaction with the gym, but it's, each to their own. And he was bitching one day that he hadn't got a relationship. And I was like, well, how do you like imagine this happening? Because you spend 6 days a week in the fucking gym getting sweaty for no good reason, in my humble opinion. I prefer to get sweaty in much more extracurricular activities, if you ask me. But, each their own. time relative. Yes, thank you, Coda. Thank you. I appreciate. I appreciate that. Can you draw me a diagram, please? um, but it's just one of those things where it's like, how are you supposed to bring in, manifest these new things that you want to manifest when you're not also allowing the time for it to then flow in? It's kind of, I know it's the chicken and the egg scenario, which, to be frank with you, to ruin that debate, the chicken was first, and then that plopped out the egg. That's how it happened. But it's that kind of, well, coulda, shoulda, possibly kind of, when do I do this, that, and the other? But and the final lines here, where we got this passion, Ace of Wands passion here. I feel this is very much kind of like from a dating app, that kind of beginning, which is conflicting with you. That's why you've got the Five Pentacles here. It feels very much like it's conflicting with the traditional way that you've heard from the elders, as it were. They met up in this kind of romantic setting, and it's the story that they tell kind of thing, and that's what you want. But then it's like, you feel very demoralized almost. That it's resorted to just like pictures on a phone, wiping. But it's very much like, once you've made the connection, that's when you make the rules, because it's like the Nine of Cups here in reverse. It really feels like, hi, Stargazer, how are you? It feels very much like you may not be seeing it as the potential it is, because you almost, from the previous bullshit that you've dealt with, it's like, oh, it's just another flirt. It never goes anywhere. Oh, how did that go, Stargazer? So it feels very much like, don't kiss on this yet. Yeah? This spark of passion could lead to where you want to go, especially how it's laid out here. Yeah? Knowing your worth, laid directly on the Six of Cups, it can lead to the Six of Cups. And I'm being kind of definitely told, like quite loudly, in my noggin, that don't diminish it because it's not quite the way that you expected it to be. Because the way that, if you ask for something, if you pray for something, if you, whatever it may be, it can come in multiple different ways through people. The answers to prayers sometimes happen through people. And it could be left field, kind of like, oh, where did that come from, sort of thing. So it feels very much like this may not be the way that you expected it to be, or wish it to be, or how you envision it to be, but the way it comes in can go towards that, So it feels very much like this is still achievable, even though this is not the way that you wish it to be. And it can go towards the Nine of Cups if you allow it to. You allow that opportunity to happen. And it feels very much like it feels like you're a bit conflicted by it all. And what I would tell you is, for my potential, indoors, I planted that seed for this kind of situation, I would say 3 years ago. 4 years ago. And it's taken that long for all the stars to align and all that shit to kind of like, boosh, this is what you asked for, done. And it's like, wow, that's cool. Because they live on a narrow boat, and you know how I fucking love a narrow boat and adventures and shit like that. So the fact that it's like, okay, you've asked for this, taken us time to go through the Rolodex of possibilities. Here you go. To line up the stars and shit. And it's like, wow. And all the way through it, it felt like, oh, okay, I've asked for this, and maybe it's just not achievable. Maybe it's not on the cards, as it were. But it's like the way it happened, and it went through. And I'm a very traditionalist. I do appreciate a good old kind of proper dates and shit like that. But it feels like it went through an app and very quickly kind of like, oh, wow, this is different. And it resonated like, this is different. This is totally. And as soon as they mentioned they lived on a narrowboat, it was like, oh, hello. Aha. Now we're talking. So yeah, it's so it's one of those situations where it very much feels like, allow this passionate come in, because it can easily change into what you want it to be. Okay? I hope that resonates for you. Angel Monster, come on down. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Sorry, Stargazer. I'm having an early night tonight, as it were, compared to normal. However, I'll be back tomorrow from 8 p.m. UK time. So, and it'll be much more bouncy and frolicky and usual shit instead of this kind of relaxing day of chillaxing. So, but yeah. So it's doing well. We're doing well, my dears. We're doing well. By the way, if you're enjoying what we do, as always, you can tip and you can donate down below, down this little button down here. And they also, one thing I've completely fucking forgot, is every dollar and every 100 bits goes towards the entry of the Wheel of Silliness, which we'll be doing tomorrow night instead of Saturday, because I won't be fucking here because I'm getting pissed. So, if you would like to, contribute, if you like the value for value here, you also go into the draw, and there'll be 3 winners. As Ashley knows, she got some of the coupon codes and stuff like that. Well, you get discounts from greatestgoodtarot.com. It's 30%, 20%, and 10%, first, second, third. So, yeah. I have too much silliness to fit in the whole damn into a wheel. Yes, well, we fit them in the wheel. And for every dollar, or for every 100 bits, whichever is more convenient for you, is one more slice of the pie of the wheel. So that's how we're doing it. Okay, so if you donate $2, you get 2 entries on the wheel. If you donate 300 bits, you get 3 entries on the wheel, and the wheel spun 3 times, and the first 3 are people off, either 30% off, 20% off, or 10% off. Just to kind of like, as an additional extra thank you for supporting the stream. And supporting the silliness over here of the crazy. What about me just donating my presence in chat? Well, I don't know. Has this turned into sexual favors already, Coda? Is this where we go? Your presence. I'm both confused and slightly aroused by this. The possibilities of what we're offering here. Oh dear. Is Angel Monster here? Where is Angel Monster? Dooby dooby doo. They're there lurking in the back end. Um, Doo-ba-doo. You just come on. Hello. Ah, there you are. Oh, good. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I do love my back end, yes. It is lovely. Ah, okay. That's fair enough. I missed that bit. Thanks, Hot Fuzz. I've been too busy focusing on the cards this evening. I need to flirt more outrageously in the chat, you see. So but yeah. Yeah, very, very cool. But I do think that these tips and all that malarkey, it's better than what you get elsewhere. That's what I'm telling you. I've done my research, you see. I've done my market research and all that bullshit, and I had a PowerPoint presentation that told me and everything. Well, that's what I'm telling myself anyway. It seemed fair. It seemed fair. If you want to donate for the chocolate and the coffee, then yes, a little bit of extra. Thank you, thank you. Question would you like to ask, my dear? What would you like to ask, Angel? It's your turn on the queue, my dear. They are boring. I hate PowerPoint presentations where they read the fucking slide. It's like, I can read the slide myself. I don't need you to read me the slide. I need you to present the fucking thing. Oh no. Oh no, they've had a great idea. Get a guess who came board and asked the spirits, does this look like Hot Fuzz? Oh, guess who board? Ah ha ha ha. Oh, I see. I'm sensing Bernard. Where it's like, is he the one with the ginger beard and pumped on top? Sure thing, Angel. Okay. Angel Monster would like love reading, please. The great is good for all concerned. Where's it going? Where's it going? And is it good? The great is good for all concerned. Thank you. Thank you. Always be appreciative. What are you going to do with the information? There. Doopy-doopy-doo. Of life, Angel Monster. Dee-dee-dee. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Nice. Mm-hmm. That it? That can't be it. That's it. Bloody hell. Ooh, rebirth. Reborn. Nice. First thing I've been drawn to is the egg timer. I'm going to call it the egg timer. The time has come, is what I'm hearing. The time is now. It's now, this burden cast of shadow being cast from the previous love life is now gone. And we're ready to kind of look up again and feel the sun and the warmth and like, yes, we're ready. The Queen of Cups here is like illustrating how emotionally ready you are, secure you are, how how you've developed into the Queen of Cups. Hi, Frog, how are you? Good week? And it feels very more. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m, mate. I'm having an early night tonight, I'm afraid. How you been anyway? So the Queen of Cups is very much you, very much ready to offer this cup of very much value and opportunity. I'm hearing very much opportunity. There are opportunities coming. Being told to Keepers of Light deck. Oh, I bet. I've been feeling a bit exhausted this week myself, actually. It's like everyone's third-party stuff coming in and going, nom, 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 nom. I'm like, go away. I'm trying to hibernate. I'm trying to do my own things. Go away. But there you go. But just to remind you, Frog, as you just popped in, I'm not here Saturday because I'm getting pissed at a birthday party. That is the plan. That is what I'm manifesting. Any more messages for this script, please? Need to shuffle again. I've been told. Okay. They're a bit sticky today. That's a bit odd. What have I been doing to the cards? I dread to think. Any more messages for the script? But are you enjoying the first week back? Has it been kind of like, wow, this is cool? That slammed out there, didn't it? Oh, wow. In order, I've been told. In order, okay. First off, we've got the Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Okay? You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Excellent. Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Which is a slight contrary. I'm not questioning the divine kind of doobly-doo of the cards here, but it does seem a little bit. So head in the clouds, but keep on feet on the ground is what I'm hearing right there. You're going to be fucking tall at this rate, but you know, what a lovely view. Just think of the view you'll have. Or stand on a really tall hill and you'll be a bit closer. Top tip, that is. You're welcome. And the final one, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. There you go. There you go, Angel. It feels like this is very much a turning point now. Okay? And it's very kind of trust your inner voice. Angels are standing close, allow a miracle to happen, you know, and stay grounded. You know, keep that reflection going. Oh, the dreaded sleep schedule. Oh, fuck that. Ugh. Isn't that school back early? What schools go back in August? Normally it's like September, isn't it? Or am I so out the loop that I don't even know anymore? Or is it because of COVID and all that bullshit? Well, no, Angel Monster. I'm hearing that you know things are going to happen. Things are ready to go. I'm definitely feeling like, oh, you knock off early. Okay. Oh, really? Wow. Maybe we're just special over here. Bethel. Angel Monster. I'm definitely hearing that it's like we're now ready to allow somebody in. It was not the fact that you wanted them, it was the fact that you weren't ready for them. And now you are ready to stay connected, stay grounded, allow a miracle to occur, and, trust your inner voice. And I think that was important, especially for me in my situation. Because I'm very, it takes a lot for me to trust somebody and allow them in, right? But it was like, I trusted my intuition and like divinely guided and all that bullshit. It was very much on the apps before we even met. It was like, this is different. This is something different. This is something that I really should pay attention to. And that's what's happened. And it's like, because I was thankfully connected, grounded, in the like kind of investing the time to manifest what I wished. Suddenly it was there, and it was like a slap round the face. It's like, pay attention, do the thing. And that's what I've done, And now I'm in a stupid situation where I'm being bullied into like doing a dinner date. And I'm like, really? A dinner date? It's like, what, with a suit and stuff? You want to do that, do you? And potential wearer indoors is like, yeah. I was like, well, what are you planning to wear? If you want me suited and booted, right? What are you planning to wear? And while I've been on air talking to you guys, while I was on the break, actually, I was like chatting to Ashley on Twitter, and I've got a photo of the potential outfit for this dinner. I was like, oh, okay, dinner needs to be organised quite quickly then. That is rather okay. We need to do this. So, well, with the death card, Angel, that was what I was saying. It's like it's now the springboard. We are now ready to go, and that's what I'm saying. It's like once we, it's the time ticking. The sand clock was very much kind of like, now's the time to plant the seeds to be able to reap them later. That's what I was seeing. Diva, are you around? Diva Dwarf, come on down. 3 more readings, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna fly, my pretties. I'm gonna fly. So, as a reflection on that, Angel, just to kind of summarize, I was seeing that very much like we're ready to jump and like face the sun again and feel the warmth again. And we've got the 3 things here that are allowing you, are the tools to do, the things to do to then allow yourself to really fly. So, I'm afraid what's 1, 2, 3 is the queue is closed for tonight, but we are back tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time, and we'll be going on for loads of time tomorrow. But we will not be here Saturday. So, just to let you know. Doopy-doopy-doo. Tom-to-tom-to-tom. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You're very welcome. I hope to speak to you soon. Sorry about that. Well, you can hang around and flirt outrageously in the chat. That's more than welcome. Okay. Well, I feel like we're moving on, as Diva isn't here, it seems. So, who we got next? How do you even pronounce that? Tapitha? That doesn't sound right at all. Even with my dyslexic eyes, I'm like, that doesn't sound... Hello! How are you? Yeah, sure. You can ask a specific question. Of course you can. Completely up to you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No, no. We don't know when it is. Well, it's 10:30 now, so no. Tell you where it was. Um, because of their work and shit like that. We haven't really been kind of. We've been texting constantly, but it's been like they've been frantically busy, which is fair. But I've had time to reflect on the situation and it's like, actually, this is shit hot, and kind of like I've laid it out. It's like, just so you know you've been hectic and busy and not been able to focus on this and all that shit. However, I've had time to reflect, and I'm quite, I'm ready. I really would like to develop this something more. If as and when you're ready, sort of thing. And since then, they've really kind of invested, which is sexy as fuck, obviously. And so, of all days, randomly Monday, we I've just happened to be texting back. And it was quite early in the evening. I was just like, "So, what are you doing tonight?" And they just happened to say, "Well, actually, we're not really doing anything tonight." And I was like, "What do you fancy meeting up? It's been a while. Let's just fucking do it. Let's just do it." And they are like about 45 minutes away, so it is a little bit of a trek to get there. And it was like, "Fuck it, let's just seize the moment. Let's just go. Let's find out." And it was amazing. 11 p.m. date. Okay, what we got? The question. Okay, I went through a breakup. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I would like to know if there's a future there or it's done forever. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can we have a reading here? Is the breakup forever or is there a future there? Great is good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. Breakup forever or is let's have a oh, just a reminder. Broomstick's debut is this evening. Debut. Very exciting. If you haven't already, go across to Broomstick's channel and click that fucking follow button, please. Just go and click it. And then send her bombarding of horrifically silliness stuff like she does to me. But she is popping her cherry, and I'm very excited by it. Live on air and everything. She's dirty, Minx. Dirty. But, she's put a lot of work in. It looks sexy. I don't want to spoil anything or anything. Yeah. But she's put some work in. And you'll be able to see yourself at 9 p.m. Eastern, isn't it? What? Ashley, have you worked out what time it is UK time? Is that 2 a.m.? Ah, you're part of the family. Oh, fuck. You made me say it now. Fuck. Okay, screw Broomstick. I don't care. She made me say the F word. So the answer is yes and no, which is Um, interesting. Oh, that'd be sexy. It's about 1:30. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's like what 2:33 a.m. Froggy Frenchy time and mainstream EU. Um, or mainland EU, or EU as it now is, isn't it? Oh no, Ireland's still part of it. Okay. 5 a.m. No, that can't be right. That can't be. So for this love reading, or the potential is it available or is it not? Okay. So the answer is yes to both. Here's the timeline. Okay. Um, and we've got the Knight of Cups up high, so the offer is coming back in. Yeah, trust the Scot to blow it out of proportions. Yeah, it is 2 a.m. Okay, thank you, Ash. 5 a.m. If it was 5 a.m. Broomstick, I love you, but not that much. Fuck it up. Oh, okay. Trust Google. Trust Google to screw it over to the PST. So you're holding on tight to the breakup of the relationship sort of thing. Okay, the Ace of Wands is like this passionate thing comes back. Okay, with the Knight of Cups coming back, the offer is coming back after the reflection. However, Ace of Swords, knowledge, information, solid information comes in, and you actually don't want to take the leap of faith. And so it's like, instead, you want to have this. Instead, you want like more of a traditional thing, which is fascinating. So it's a yes on both accounts. But you choose. It definitely feels like you don't take the leap of faith. It's like, you know what? I've learned something about you that I don't actually like, or and this is just me speculating here. This is the sort of knowledge that we're probably talking about. Okay, it comes back that it's like you actually think they're a twat, and it's like they're not kind of um uh you've actually learned something about them that you don't like, and then you're like, actually, I'm better than this. Comes out that like cheating, that kind of it's that kind of energy, you know. It's that kind of. So the offer comes back. You're holding on this relationship, and you're like, yeah, okay. There's a spark again. There's passion that starts growing again. Yeah, but with this knowledge and information, you're like, actually, I'm better off. Fuck this. You know, Stargazer. You know what? I'm going to open it up for 5 seconds. All right, and if you can sneak in 5 seconds, I will sneak you in for the last one for tonight. All right, but I want an early night tonight. That's why we've closed it early. So 1, it's open. 2, 3, 4, 5. God, all you need to do. There you go. Close. Right. Well done. So yeah. So it feels like that you grow as a person. You're like, actually, I have quite a lot of self-respect. I don't. After yes, the heat is there, the sweatiness is there, the passion's there, but quite frankly, you're a twat. And quite, well, I'm putting words in your mouth, but you know what I mean. I'm just like I'm seeing this knowledge and truth and information coming. It's like actually, I don't want to take a leap of faith with you. I'm better off going elsewhere and having a more traditional relationship where there is flirtiness, where there is a give and take, where there is it's like not. It almost feels like politics. It's none of this bullshit. It's actually back to what a relationship's all about. Not a prize. It's a journey. Is something that came out. Okay, Asthmatic as fuck. Nice. Nice. No one blow smoke their direction. You know, please be respectful. Welcome. Hello. And that's very much what I'm feeling right now. So you'll get to it's interesting because it's like you get what you're after, and it's like now I'm better than that. And I feel very much like this is a real important learning moment. This is really kind of like you level up then. It's like, okay, I'm better than this. So I hope that makes sense for you. I hope that resonates for you. Village without twats. What a good village. Bless. Oh. Well, oh wow, thank you very much indeed. Oh, thank you. Wow, that's 2 entries in the Wheel of Silliness on tomorrow night. So thank you very much indeed for the cheers there. I really appreciate that. Asthmatic as fuck. Oh, that's a warm fuzzy feeling. Now, well, let's see how that changes the leaderboard of the mayor. Oh, thank you for the sub as well. Wow, thank you. Oh, when it's just sexy now. Look at that, beautiful people. So we're you know when you don't read the end of the sentence and you just see from Broomstick. Be right back. Got to wash. It's like, oh yeah, been a heavy day, is it? But thank you very much, Asthmatic. That's really made my night. That's lovely. I appreciate that you find value from this crazy shit, and thank you very much for contributing. That's. Oh, I can afford more coffee now and chocolate. Yay! Thank you very much indeed. Oh, no, I and it doesn't stop there. Don't forget that. From a contribution and shit like that, it doesn't stop there because the wheel of silliness is the important thing. So for every 100 bits or $1, because they're the same value, you get 1 entry to the Wheel of Silliness, which looks very similar to the Wheel of Fortune, but for copyright reasons, it looks nothing alike. And we spin the wheel 3 times. And for the first one comes out, gets 30% off greatestgoodtarot.com. The second one is 20% off, and the third one is 10% off. So it's just another way for me to say thank you for your continued contributions and support and stuff. So you have been entered. You have 2 entries on the Wheel of Silliness. I wonder who else will join you to get muchness of goodness. And, of course, silliness. So, but thank you very much indeed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really kind of you. Oh, Love Strut, yes. Look at you, my dear. Fly, my pretty, fly. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. That's... Oh. Oh, that's made my... Oh, that's lovely, that is. How's your week been? That's right. What's new with you? How's things with you, my dear? I really appreciate that, the support. That's fucking sexy. And gorgeous. And I feel like I need to get my nips out. I don't know. I'm very reserved about my nipples. They're wonky. I don't like sharing. But, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll see what I can do. I have an in. Meta Psychic, come on down, my dear. Okay, what's going on? Who's getting fired from who? How am I, Coda? How am I, what? What have I done? How are you getting fired from anything? Oh dear. You know what I mean? I just flirt a little bit with asthmatic as fuck. And it's like, then all hell breaks loose in the chat room. Have you noticed that? I'm just flirting a little bit over here, and then all of a sudden over there, it's a bit fucking crazy. Oh, that's fine, Meta. Don't you worry, my dear. Don't you worry. I'm dyslexic. I can't fucking do English as it is. We've got Scott in here. She can't fucking speak English either. So between us, we'll be fine. Oh, it's like the worst superheroes ever. We're like, it's like we're. So between Hot Fuzz, who looks like Bernard from Guess Who with the beard, the bald one with the beard. Oh, oh now she's. Yeah, I do want my cherries, thank you. Oh, there you go. You got another customer. Everyone wants cherries. Oh, McGriddles. Yes. So like a love reading. Okay. Woken up months ago. Why? Get some together. Okay. All right, man. Mystic, let's find out. We'd like to find out. A love reading, please. Will metapsychic truly understand why they broke up, and will they ever get back together? The great is good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes. Oh. Oh, Stargazer's back. Oh. You got an ad. Oh. No, you didn't. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But the fact you got an ad, that's like 2 cents for me. I think that's amazing. Dear, oh dear. It's getting excited now. With all the ads going on. Oh. Twitch knows how to treat me. Oh, look at that. Asthmatic. Wow. You want? Wow. Beautiful. Thank you for. My phone's been vibrating on my desk, going. Zzz. I'm like all the likes from Instagram and stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, my darling. That's really made me warm and fuzzy now. And now you subscribed. You know, Stargazer's got a tier. Oh, beautiful, darling. Beautiful. That's just fantastic. Well, Stargazer's on a call, so hopefully Stargazer realise what's happened. So, okay. Metapsychic. Devil. Okay. Wow, Instagram's blowing up now. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm going to run out of battery at this rate. So the devil card. Very much negative thoughts at the moment. Very much the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, that's mad. This is beautiful stuff. Can everyone just bombard Stargazer? I appreciate they're on a call, but I don't think they've really understood what's just happened for them. And I don't want them to miss an opportunity to show appreciation as well. That's it's amazing. It's a beautiful day. Thank you so much, Asmate. I'm getting very excited. My nips are getting very excited. It's like, oh, thank you. So, you're very much in your head right now in the devil as the overarching energy. I'm very much feeling like this is the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Like, what would have happened? What's this? What's that? Why is that kind of stuff? Blah, 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 blah. Like those negative thoughts. It's the overthinking of the negative thoughts. And like, did I do something wrong? How did I do that wrong? What did I, without all the information, it's just like, wow, 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 wow. It's just like overwhelming. I feel like eventually, I think, what am I saying? With 3 months, I feel like the 3 months is very much the figure. It's not telling me whether or not it's like from the breakup it's been 3 months or 3 months from now. I wish it would be much more. I wish it would just give me a date, a time and a date. I keep hearing 3 months where eventually there will be this give and take information. And you will be the Queen of Swords. You're very much kind of listening to the knowledge and then cutting stuff out. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. And I feel this is more cutting out this knowledge. I would say I'm following you, but then I don't want the authorities that might catch up on me. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I can open up a bit wallet if you want. Talking. There's a lot of talking going on, yes. So very much here, it feels like Meta that there will be this respectful give and take of information, of valuable knowledge. I'm feeling finally it all makes sense, and based on that, and it very much feels like it's nothing to do with you. It's the circumstances. It's not necessarily you. It's like, as an example, like there was like a death in the family, and it's just knocked them for six, or there's like they lost their job and then it's like frantically kind of worrying about that, or it's that kind of like big life changes actually happened and it was just too much. All of it was too much. And with the Three of Pentacles, there's definitely a foundation that's rebuilt. There's definitely something that like something is because of the frankness of this and the fact that you've realized a lot, actual knowledge and information. Ah, okay. See, this is the difference. I think this is you thinking possibly, maybe, what's wrong with me that the family don't like, that kind of thing. And this is very much like with the truth and knowledge, you can then build on that. But I feel very much like this is the turning point. Valuable giving and taking of knowledge. And with the fact that you've got the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like you're working on yourself at the moment. The Eight of Pentacles is not necessarily focused. I feel like this is not necessarily focusing on work, the traditional sense. It feels very much like you're working on yourself. You're giving your time. You're doing your manifesting, or you're journaling, or you're like meditating. You're focusing on you, which is fantastically beautiful. And it's like, wow. And once again, eventually, this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, with this passionate galloping coming in, this sexy spunkiness, is very much, back in your life. And you're not focusing on it anymore. You're focusing on you two. You're focusing on what the possibilities are. Now we've built from this and we've got a stronger foundation to the relationship. So the answer is yes and yes. It's going to take a time, and I very much feel like this is your homework right now, is to like start focusing on yourself, rebuilding yourself. Meditate. Take time out to work on you and focus on you, and the rest will fall into place, I believe. So I hope that resonates with you, my love, and good luck. I know it's not difficult. Sorry, that's something. Two sentences in my head blended together. I'm sure it is difficult, and it's this overthinking, second guessing stuff that I really hope that you stop. I really hope that can get rid of. So you're very welcome, darling. You're very, very welcome. I appreciate I'm asking a difficult thing, but I think the more you do, the more it will go, and it will really benefit you. And the fact that you are trying is the main thing, my darling. So, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Stargazer, come on down. Stargazer, Stargazer, Stargazer. Gonna be one of those days today, isn't it? Gonna be one of those days. The last one of the evening. I'll once again remind you that we'll be back here 8 p.m. UK time tomorrow, where, due to the beauty of asthmatic as fuck, it's top-gazing. I will be focusing on possibly chocolate tomorrow instead of Saturday, and I may be focusing on a very lovely coffee, or I might just get some cider in and get a little bit tipsy with you. I'm ponder, thoughts. Ah, dear. Chocolate ice cream. Well, what one you got? Have you gone to? You suggested Lidl, didn't you? Which one? Did you go to Lidl or what? What? Tell me. Oh, yes, the one from. See, I do remember shit. Sometimes it takes me a little while, but it's like, yes, you did mention Lidl. I'm sure it was. Fix this. What's happening? Fair enough. Also, Stargazer, while you were away, asthmatic as fuck, has gifted you a sub. Just, you may want to flirt outrageously with asthmatic for a bit as well while we're here. As that is encouraged, and if you have webcams, please turn them on. It's that time of night. Who gives a shit? Stargazer would like to know who's going to what. I'm sorry for calling. That's fair, man. That's okay. I just didn't want to make. I want to make sure everyone, if you were away on a call or something, you got it. That's just fantastic. Beautiful. Great is good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Tom, tom, tom. So, while you're frantic. Okay. Tom, tom. Those cards out again. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's made me chuckle, Hotfuzz. Okay. Right. Much to be said on the final one for this evening. This is the Wizard of Oz. What I keep saying is like everything, trying to keep face, trying to make it look like everything's absolutely hunky dory, when really behind the curtain, it's bedlam, and it's like, don't ignore the man behind the curtain. So, for my own, because I'm reading these a bit, and I'm like, from my own information, Stargazer, how long have you been practicing this sort of stuff? Just so I have an understanding. Because the Four of Swords is calm the fuck down energy. But you need to calm down. Okay? We have the passionate income here. Knight of Wands, passionate knowledge, ideas, inspiration, possibly sexy bow wow, but in this case, I mean spirituality, kind of like in this kind of zonage. Because there is guidance, information, knowledge, help, support, passionate support coming in. Okay. Because it very much feels like we're going back to a traditional thing. We need to calm the fuck down. We've got support coming in. Six of Cups is back to kind of like homely energy. then these three over here. This is why I mentioned it. Is because this is like a reminder. Okay, you put the work in. Okay, we see what you've done. We review the work you've done, and then we give and take. Okay, this is what we value. This is kind of like to you, ordered to you. This is the to-do list. This is what we do. You put the work in, Stargazer. They review your work, and then the give and take happens. Yeah? The gifts come. The blessings come in. And it's like, I'm being told, it's like, you know this shit. You know this shit. But when the shit has hit the fan, it's like frantic. But you know what to do. You put the work in. The spirits review your work, your foundations. It's like, okay, cool. We've put the positive energy in. We've put the manifesting in. We've done the journaling or whatever work we're doing. And then the Six of Pentacles, the gift is given. The value is given. And once we've got these fundamentals in place, it doesn't need to be this kind of franticness. That's why we're like started right at the beginning. It's like, calm the fuck down. This is how it works. So, and until we do that, until we have a true understanding, we've got the world upside down and the Ten of Wands upside down. And what is coming here is more like your world is topsy-turvy. Your world is upside down until you get these understood. Nothing changes. Every situation that you encounter will always have these principles. You put the work in, both spiritually and physically. The spirits, the universe, will review your work and go, yes, okay. And like get a green tick of the box. And then Six of Pentacles, the gift is given and you receive. Until we fundamentally understand this in your journey, your world will be upside down. And you'll be frantically trying to get rid of these burdens when you're focusing on the burdens and not necessarily on the work. And I think that is really going to change things now. We're really kind of pushing you in the right direction here. And once again, okay, we've got the Temperance card. So we are, and this is the kind of the final bit of your question, right? These two cards. This is very much kind of like the fact that you call for Jesus for help, but it was because you didn't think you would stop and fix this for me. Yeah? This is these two cards here. Okay? And I think this is a valuable kind of lesson. Okay? The Temperance card is all about the balance of emotion and being grounded. So we're being grounded here by the work, both spiritually and physically, and what we've discussed over here, but also balanced by the emotions. Trying to keep that higher level of existence, that good vibration going. And it's that balance there. They're not saying don't feel, don't acknowledge, don't react, but it's how you react after that. It's the second step. Yeah, the first step is the reaction. It's like, holy shit, that's awful. Oh my God, that's crap. But it's what you do after is what you do next. That's what they mean. It's like, do you go back to meditating? Do you back going, this kind of thing, or you just go frantic again. But holy shit. And the Three of Cups here is the main message before we end tonight. And I hope that you, Stargazer, I hope you listen to this on video on demand once we finish tonight, because I feel that this is what you need to listen to completely understand this, for you. And the Three of Cups here is very much saying what you understand as the pigeonholes of religions and spirituality doesn't exist up here. In fact, it's complete bullshit compared to what is up here. Right? The universe, spirit, guides. Yeah? Because it's the lesson isn't about who you call in and frantically going from like Jesus to Allah to this to that to that. That doesn't fucking matter. Because the Three of Cups, what I've got here, is that they all work in unison. They are a celebration of spiritual realms. It does not matter the specifics, because they all work together. They all are and will always be. And it's got and the fact that as a human, we exist in thinking that everything's pigeonholed and we have to try and organize it because we're all anal bastards. Instead, up on the spiritual plane, it's very much they all work together. They are all the same. All are unique and all different all at once. And there is no jealousy. That's a human expression. That's the human understanding. There is no, fashionable goatee Jesus and Prophet Mo are not sitting up there trying to do a tally of who's getting the more kind of preaches. It's got fuck all to do with that. This is all about I know, Broomstick, it's shocking. Shocking, I know. But it's more about the fact that they all work together. And it's only the humans, sorry, I have to say it like Ferengis out of Deep Space Nine, Star Trek. It's humans that have complicated shit. And like preaching that we're going to war under the misguided notions of because God wants to. Because that's not what it means at all. And I think, once we understand that, even in our small kind of narrow-minded views, whatever we all believe or not, once we understand that there are no pigeonholes, what I believe as angels compared to what you believe as angels is entirely different. I don't believe that they are, the ones with the big fur, the furry wings. No, the fluffy fluffy wings, the fucking feather wings. That's what I was trying to say. I don't see that at all. I see them more as like good omens kind of thing. Yeah, they have their fiery sword occasionally, but they've moved on since then, or they're like, and the fact that the word angels is what we have for that specific subsection. That's what I use. It's not because I'm a Christian or I'm because of this, that, and the other. It's because that's the subset. That's the word we have in the language for that subset of spirituality. So that's all I would like to say about that. And I hope that resonates for you, Stargazer, because it very much, it almost feels like this is like the reset button. This is kind of like, this is the way to do things. This is the fundamentals, and then we can work from here. There is no jealousy. There is no cheating between different kind of guides, and like calling one in over another. That's not the point. The point is that you are asking for help, and that once you consent to that help, then it is given. Okay? So I hope that resonates for you. The last couple of things before we bugger off and enjoy ourselves and stuff like that is if you haven't already, please go and fucking subscribe to Broomstick. What are you doing if you haven't already? She starts in like a couple of hours' time, and I hear she may be wearing the tassels this evening. Which, if that's the case, the spinny tassel, she'll give herself whiplash. But she's doing it. She's going. So I hear, possibly. I hear rumors that I may. Oh, sorry, did I say sub? I mean follow. Can you please go and follow them? I hear rumors there may be tassels. The tassels may be a lie. I've been I've been confirmed. There's 100% tassels. But yeah, so I'm glad Stargaze is happier about that. It feels like your energy is kind of a little bit. Okay. But the whole purpose of spirituality is that it's a walk. It's a stroll. Imagine it like it's a stroll across the beach, yeah, on the promenade or something. It's supposed to be a relationship, not a sprint. It's not like you're not supposed to be Linford Christie or whoever else is now in Lycra running around fast. Or a skip, yes. It's a casual kind of relaxing, kind of intimate relationship. That's what it is. It's not all about like Excel spreadsheets and fucking kind of balancing it all out and then Combine and then saying a few Hail Marys and then everything's over and done with. It's got nothing to do with that. It's all about that intimacy, that scroll, that skip, that kind of nourishing relationship. That's what it's all about. No, that's just you, Ashley. I wish it was me more. I miss it. Especially the milkman at like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning going, fucking hell, another one, you dirty bastard. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Anyway, so go and follow Broomstick. Starts at 2 a.m. UK time, so I hear by Ashley. So it could be any time, really. Via Google, could be fucking any time, but which is 3 a.m. European mainland time, and 9 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? I hope that's right. Oh, So go support a member of the village. Go and do it. And then we can bitch and gossip behind her back. You're very welcome, Broomstick. Dear, oh dear. Excellent. All right then. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Is Rune joining you as well? Or is it just yourself? Yes. Ooh. Ooh, it'd be nice to see you both. You have to base the skit. I know. Have you noticed this, right? The UK invents time. You're welcome, the world. Yet again, another thing that you've stolen and haven't given us credit, but don't worry about it. We invent time. And then all you bastards take it out of sync, don't you? You always have to ruin it for everybody else. If it ain't GMT, then I am not interested. It's very simple. That's how I roll. Oh, that'd be nice. But don't worry. Let's just kick it off. Exactly. Let's just go and enjoy ourselves. So before we end, as always, we'll just do a prayer. I put my tarot deck away. Packing away now. Let's have a prayer. And then we can fuck off. They're live on a... Wow. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Any more? Any messages to close this session for tonight, please? Stream and the chat room and you and the village and all the people. What prayer shout can we have now? Will resonate the most as we close the session for the greatest good for all concerned. It's not proper chocolate, though, is it? I've never understood chocolate cup. No, I'm not going to get in this argument. This can. The Celts will be upset with me again. I don't understand chocolate flavoured shit. Oh wow, that's way too much. Okay. Wow. Okay, in order I've been told. Oh, I went there. Oh yes. Right. Focus. Here we go. So we have study and learning. And you obviously, if you're new here, I read it out loud and you can repeat it after me. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. And remind me tomorrow to tell you the story about the squirrel this week. Been mental. And finally, card number 6, the final one for tonight. Oh, did she? That's awesome. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. Hey, Bunny. There we go. There's the prayers to close. Yeah, Bunny, it's Broom's first night tonight. She's got tassels on show and everything. Starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope you're following. I hope you're following her. Oh, guess who's finishing the stream right now? Are you free tomorrow? I'm back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. onwards. We're going to go quite late tomorrow, I think, so we'll be around for you, mate. So, it's one of those days, I'm afraid, where we're just like closing it down. It's a bit late. I'm getting pissed tomorrow. Well, I'm getting pissed on Saturday. We're not here Saturday. And I think I might even be getting pissed on there tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? It's one of those weeks. But I will not be here Saturday. So, but anyway, I hope you can all join me when we're going to bully broomsticks. It's not cancelled. It's postponed. I'm sorry. Well, actually, it's cancelled. I might be able to do one during the week. Who knows? So let's see what happens and life brings and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to a birthday party. Yeah, I'm going to get bladdered on Saturday. So excellent, Bunny. Beautiful. That's how we do it. That is how we do's it. Oh, that's odd. How could I not? Hold on, let me just bounce out. It's hopefully it's That is odd. I thought I follow. I have. Doopy doopy doo. Tom to Tom to Tom. There we go. I thought I already had for some reason. There we go. We've done it. And I want notifications. So turn the notifications off. Okay, now I've got them on. All right, good. Wanted to make sure. So yes. So that's cool. That's sexy. Ghost leaves body. So yes, so we're going to close it for tonight. I will tweet out when Broomstick is live as well. In fact, how do I? Can someone remind me? Oh no, it's dashboard side of things, isn't it? That I can stream live when I'm live or when I'm not live, sort of thing. Yeah, I'll have to log in to do that. All right. So, Tampax, we're just closing for tonight. Sorry, darling. How are you? We're we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. No, we've got to support each other. That's the whole point of the village, isn't it? The whole point. Oh shit! And you've posted it now. Fuck. Well, that's going to be awkward. Anyway, everybody. Anyway, I hope you keep safe. Be well. And until tomorrow at 8 p.m. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye, everybody. See you later.